Hi everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about curses. So basically, a curse is any expressed wish that some form of adversity or misfortune will befall or attach itself to one or more persons. So that's kind of the long thing, but basically, it's a person wishing or hoping to use supernatural means to cast bad luck on you. And as long as religion and the belief in magic has existed, so has the belief in curses and supernatural and spells and things like that. So this means, like, basically forever, this has been a thing. So it's kind of interesting. The actual history of curses really kind of changes based on the location in the world, the religion that is being kind of followed by the person or people that believe in the curses, cultural things, and times. So curses have kind of grown and evolved and changed over time and place. So that's really kind of interesting. Regardless, the end result, the end intention is always the same, and that is to inflict negativity on the cursed person. So it doesn't really matter, I guess, like how it's gone about. The end result is meant to be the same no matter what. So curses can be conjured up in a number of different ways. I'm obviously not going to walk anybody through curses because I don't think that people should be cursing each other. I don't think it's good. I think it's completely immoral. But they can be conjured through spells, through written word, through verbalization. So it just any number of ways these things can come about. So there's not one specific thing that a person would have to do. So that's kind of that. And that's as far as I'm going to go on how to curse somebody. So when a person is believed to be cursed, they would have anything from minor bad luck to like basically following them around to like very extreme situations and even death. So this is obviously not something that anybody would want to happen to them. And in some cultures, curses were believed to be other people releasing the wrath of gods on other people. So it was like a really big deal. And when somebody thought that they were cursed, they took it very, very seriously. So if a person was believed or is believed to be cursed, they would seek the help of a magic practitioner, a shaman, a religious leader, an energy worker, a healer, a witch doctor. Basically, anybody that works with energy or magic would be who you would reach out to and ask them, like explain the situation and ask them to help remove the curse. And it can be done, and it has been done, and sometimes it's harder than other times, but basically, if you think that you're cursed, you're not stuck like that forever, in my personal opinion. To avoid being cursed to begin with, obviously you can do specific things to kind of help yourself. So you could use protective things or warding. So different things that you could do to protect yourself from a curse would be using crystals, spells. Different herbs are supposed to help protect you. Actually, coffee is said to kill negativity, so I should be good forever because I drink a ton of coffee. But you can also do protective things like grounding and protective visualizations, like putting yourself in that bubble and stuff. As long as you're doing these things coming from a place of love, then you should be protected. There's other things that you can do, like wear blessed jewelry. You can do different things to make certain items that you wear on your person protect you. So like this pendant that I wear a lot of the time is like a protective thing. So it's meant to kind of create a bubble around me, which would protect me from outside negativity, which would include anybody trying to put curses on me. So that's good, right? So some interesting facts about cursed objects. So as far as being cursed as a person, having somebody put a curse on you, basically these are created with negative energy. So you can kill negative energy with positive energy, in my opinion. And so if you can get somebody to work out that negativity, then you should be okay. And I think a lot of the times potential curses work off the idea that you believe in them. So if you believe that somebody has cursed you, then anything bad that happens, you're going to blame on the curse, and it's going to kind of spiral and put you in this kind of negative mindset where you're always looking for something bad to happen because you believe that you've been cursed. And so bad things are going to be drawn to you. So if you're putting positivity and love and gratitude out into the world, then you're less likely to have negative effects from things like curses. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. But cursed objects are really cool. I guess kind of cool. So a long time ago, they would curse objects to protect them from being destroyed or stolen or damaged by people that were mad, things like that. So this wasn't something that people did to they didn't curse objects to cause problems for other people. They actually cursed objects to protect that object so it wouldn't be cursed when it was with the person that put the spell on it. So that's kind of interesting. And then in medieval times, there was a thing called book curses. And these were widely used and considered to be very effective ways to keep thieves from stealing precious items. So the Catholic Church actually possessed many of these cursed books, and defacing or stealing these books came with very severe punishments. And they would say that you could be completely turned away from the church, or they would tell people that their soul could be damned for damaging or stealing these books. So people were going based off fear, and they wouldn't have anything to do with these books. So when these books were put in a place to protect an item, it worked because people were afraid. So it's kind of cool. And this actually was also a thing in pre-Christian times in libraries. So the books in the library would all have curses written on them, and these were basically copyright infringement warnings. So they would say that if the person took the stuff from the book and put it somewhere else, wrote it somewhere else, or claimed it for themselves, they would end up with a curse on them. So people didn't do that stuff then. I think that would save a lot of writers some issues now, right? But yeah, that's some interesting little fun facts and stuff on curses. And there's obviously so much more. And there's you can get into different kinds of curses from different religions and different belief systems. But that would honestly be a 3 to 8 hour long video that I don't think you all want to watch. But definitely, if this is of interest to you, you should really look it up and see what you can find. But obviously, I don't think that anybody should be cursing anybody. I think that it's immoral. I think that you will damage your own karma, and I don't recommend it at all in any capacity. Please don't do it. Thank you. So that's it for today, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video about something else. I think maybe binding spells. So if you guys are interested in binding spells, you might want to tune in tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys. Bye.